Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out the Muppets Take Manhattan. This is the third Muppet movie and the last Muppet movie I will be doing on the channel until Christmas of this year, which is when I will be doing the Muppets Christmas Carol. I've really been enjoying the Muppet movies so far. I think they have just been so much fun. The meta humor has been really good. It's never been too overwhelming, maybe just a little bit in the last movie, a little bit too much meta humor for me, but it's still so much fun. The cameos are really cool, even though I only know one cameo every single movie, so I'm guessing I'm only gonna know one cameo in this movie as well. Seeing the Sesame Street characters are really cool. I wonder what Sesame Street character is gonna pop up in this one. I'm really praying it's Cookie Monster. He's my favorite. And yeah, I just really appreciate the camera work, the puppetry, just kind of the mastery behind the scenes of these movies, and also the songs. I hope the songs in this one are bopping. But before we get into its reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light, we decide what color it should be. Boop! Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna be going green. I went green in the first Muppets movie, I believe, and I'm gonna go green in the last one. It's not the last Muppets movie, but the last one I'm watching on the channel in honor of our boy Kermit the Frog. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this thing. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Muppets Take Manhattan. Jim Henson presents a Frank Oz film. The Muppets Take Manhattan. Is this the last movie that Jim Henson plays Kermit in? Oh, Kermit's just ad-libbing right now. He's going so hard. Manhattan Melodies, okay.
Together again. Gee, it's good to be
together again. I know this song. How would I know this song?
It's just going on together again.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
Just like that feeling.
Together again. Oh, they're performing. Okay, it's like their own little Broadway show.
Together
Together again. That was such a hype song, you know? I'm in this movie now. Kermit. I would be like that in the audience too. I'd be like screaming and crying, punching the air.
Hey Kermit! Next time we'll see you on Broadway!
Yeah.
It's not often that a frog and a bear and a pig and a chicken and a whatever.
Poor Gonzo.
We're all so proud to be graduating now.
Do you think these are all like drama students from a college?
And anyway, the script needs a lot of work. I still think there's something missing.
No, it's fine.
What's missing?
Broadway of what city?
What do you think? New York.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go to Broadway!
Yeah, Broadway. I love Fozzie's suit, by the way. The light blue suit, so nice. Kermit's white one as well is pretty clean.
Break out the quarters.
Yes, sir.
They're staying in the lockers. That's amazing.
Hold it.
Oh, I wanted to hear that.
Gross. Yep.
Ooh, nice upholstery.
Hold it a minute. I'll get...
This guy's definitely a celebrity. I don't recognize him though.
All about a couple of kids that come to New York City to get married, and it opens with a great number. It goes like this.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Like songs and dances.
Songs and dances?
No, you can't put those two together.
Might be interesting.
You can't put those two together.
Unknowns. Songs, dances, shootings.
No shootings.
Something.
My cigarette burning. Oh, come on.
Fellas, you're gonna be on Broadway.
If only it was that easy to get on Broadway.
Rent a theater, and all I need from you is $300.
That is so cheap. A piece? Oh, man.
There are two police officers outside. They'd like to speak to you for a minute.
Why?
That's him.
Is he going to jail?
You've pulled your last con job.
I don't want any trouble.
Con. He's a con artist.
Take me!
Whatever you say, pal.
No, look, Gonzo by the nose. Animal's a ninja. So this guy wasn't gonna produce. That's why it was so easy. He was just trying to take their money. Animal is just grabbing the leg and biting him.
You're crazy, all of you! And I want my money back!
Sorry, old lady, you're not gonna get it probably.
Gonzo, is Camilla all right?
Yeah, but I think we're engaged.
The eye movements. Oh, he's not interested.
Answer. You can't take no for an answer.
They walked in and he said no.
Going through.
It ain't worth it!
You can't.
This song's kinda cool.
You can't take
You can't take
I like the backup singers here.
it of mine.
State of mind, state of mind, state of mind, state of
You
mind.
can't
Take no for an answer. Yeah, you can't.
take no for an answer. No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
I love this dramatic shot of their legs, of their feet walking. I loved that saxophone, the lone saxophone in the emptiness of the hallway.
Maybe we could sell the show if you wrote in more special effects like exploding socks.
Is that guy doing a puppet show?
Enough for 2 nights unless we find cheaper lockers.
Well, we have to eat.
Oh, that means you're not gonna have enough for any night. A locker's only a quarter.
Gangway coming through. Hey, what?
The rat.
I would like some meat in here.
Picky, picky.
Well, I got feelings too, you know. Do you think I'm doing this as a hobby, huh? Do you? You want to know?
This rat is going rage mode.
We understand. We don't have any money either.
Sorry, not my table.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop.
Sorry I'm late, Pop. Hi, Fran. How are you? It went long.
That sounded like a moment where, like, on a TV show, you'd have, like, the audience watching go, ooh, and, like, clapping.
Very good. Oh, it's cow juice and patty fry.
I don't recognize her. I don't recognize any of the celebrities in the Muppets.
Well, those producers looked at us like we were from outer space.
Muppets in Outer Space is a movie.
Only peoples. Peoples is peoples. It's peoples. It's dancing. It's music. It's potatoes.
I am so confused.
Yeah. Thanks.
Peoples
that's a
is
lot.
peoples. Buildings are tomatoes. Dancing, music, potatoes.
Hi, Kermit. Nice to meet you.
I'm a frog.
Yeah, you are. Oh, is she like they're flirting with each other? Oh, she's gonna get a little jealous of Jenny.
You mean out on our own alone? Without even each other even?
No. You guys gotta stick together.
It's just, we've had some job offers, right?
Just now? How? When?
Job offers where they are.
What job did I get?
Gonzo, you're not playing the game here.
Kermit, we still believe in the show.
Yeah.
Why is this so sad? Why do they have to go? Oh, please do like a train sequence.
Like goodbye, such a hard thing to say.
Oh, the handkerchief.
It's time for saying good.
No. Yes, he's doing the train thing. Run, Kermit, run.
Saying goodbye.
Man, why is this sad? Why does Fozzie have his own little teddy bear? Well, at least he still has the chicken.
Somehow I know we'll meet again.
I hope so.
Oh, until then, it's time for saying goodbye.
Oh man, I got chills with this song. This is such a sad moment.
Wanna cry, saying goodbye.
Oh. There's Kermit. I was wondering where Kermit was. Top 10 saddest moments in film history. Top 10 saddest shots of all time. What the heck? This shot is so depressing. I'm like seeing Kermit sad. Let's make him happy again, please.
My friends are all gone. Well, I'm gonna get them back.
Yes, Kermit.
I'm gonna get them back.
Yes, Kermit.
You hear me, New York? We're gonna be on Broadway.
I hear ya, Kermit.
Because I'm not giving up.
I hear ya. Don't give up.
I'm staying. You hear that, New York?
I did. I heard you the first time. Yeah, I heard you. Oh, Miss Piggy. She stayed. Miss Piggy stayed.
Slow. You know, take orders. You lazy rat, you.
Lazy rat? Who
Oh, is she gonna get fired right now?
I care? I don't have to take this abuse. I
Okay, never mind. He quits.
quit. Pete, meet your new employees. Say hello to Tattooey.
Oh, okay. This is just a ploy.
What a crazy body.
What a oh my god, this rat.
Job. Yeah. Frog one job. What next? Penguins?
Do you have any jobs available?
He's dancing. His cheese. His big shoes. Okay?
I love this guy. He's so cryptic.
Hey, no sweat. So where are all your friends?
Oh,
Kermit, you need to be starting to wash these dishes now. You're on the clock.
plan. And the first part is, if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh, interesting. Hand down to Kermit. Yes, look at, oh my days.
Okay, sweetheart, listen, no need for that, because Lenny and I, we go way back. I'm talking way back, but thank...
You know what? He's got the lingo down.
Yeah. A frog with an afro.
A frog with an afro. Yep, that's exactly what's happening.
Boffo Sacco script for a Broadway slot called Manhattan Melodies. It's totally today, you tremendous...
Aha, look at Kermit just lounging.
Boffo Lenny, Sacco Lenny, okay? I'll call you. We'll have lunch. Ciao!
Dude, he's good. That was smooth. I would get the script going straight away. No. No, you punk. You punk.
Kermit.
Hi,
Miss
Jenny!
Piggy's gonna see this and
Here.
she's gonna think that he's dating her now.
Tell how it went. They're probably reading the script right now.
Ah, see, look at her. Private investigator, Miss Piggy.
Where you going, sweetheart? Hello?
Dude, you're about to get kicked by the Karate Kid herself.
You know, for the next part of my plan, I have to...
Watch the background. Watch the background. I bet something's gonna happen that's really funny.
Oh, Kermit. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, that's too much. Rage mode!
I would suggest to you that it is neither prudent nor wise to be a half-hour late return.
Half-hour late.
First day on the job?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude, she has a nice job though. She's probably getting paid decent.
It's okay, Piggy.
That was a woo twirl, but I don't know who she is either. Although I recognize her voice.
My frog turned on me.
Yeah, I had some bad tuna myself.
No, you didn't eat frog.
More than pretty.
Gorgeous.
Don't push it, Pig.
Oh, that's funny.
Brings out your eyes. You know what you need?
What?
You need eyebrows.
Pigs don't have eyebrows.
Well, this
Well, now you're gonna have eyebrows. I don't want to see her with eyebrows.
Joe eyes what Bambi has.
Let me see.
Joe eyes.
Listen more. Listen more.
Oh, this is kind of cute, actually.
Oh, this is just, you look fabulous. Look at you. And a little.
This is the messiest lipstick I've ever seen in my life. Oh.
On a trampoline with the side of Joan of Arc.
Okay, here comes a good song. You can tell by the salt shakers. Oh, you ballerina, you. Oh, the toast is a little burnt. Oh, that song was kind of fun.
So, Kermit.
What was that extended shot of the rat coughing in the flour for?
Little makeup.
Oh, good, because I'm ready for the second part of my plan.
Hey, frog.
Huh?
But the first part of your plan failed, so does that mean that this is just the first part of your new plan?
You gotta be smooth.
Oh my god, this rat thinks he has so much pizzazz.
Have you sold the show yet? Have you heard from the gang?
Attack of the Killer Fish in 3D. Reminds me of Jaws 3D.
Thank you. And I'm meeting some interesting people.
The Swedish Chef! Yes!
Sir, your glasses.
And that is why he's my favorite character. The most awesome 3D experience of your life, getting hit by actual fish.
Job didn't turn out too terrific, so I decided to hibernate.
Oh, brother.
Hello.
Oh.
I like these other bears. They look kind of cool.
Ozzy.
I can't sleep either. Maybe if we snuggle.
Oh, she's making moves. Dude, I see tossed sausage in the background. What are you doing that? Do you grab a sausage and just yeet it as hard as you can against a wall? Because if that's the case, I want to do that.
There are no letters from Gonzo or Ralph or Piggy.
Oh.
Piggy would be the one I would be the most disappointed in as well. I'd be like, I'd be so sad.
Hermit?
Well, thanks, Jenny.
Oh, the hug. Dude, Miss Piggy's gonna be going rage. Oh my god, the outfits in this movie are sublime.
Secretary made a reservation for me.
I love his little mustache.
Don't get up. Keep eating.
I love Kermit. That is amazing.
Over there?
The producer was here.
Big producer, dear. He's a big producer.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. They're all staring at her.
Henson?
Wait, is that the picture that was taken down? No, you guys ruined it. It was going so well.
Well, thanks.
It almost worked. They were so close for it working.
I don't think there's gonna be one. I feel like I'm being a phony, and I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, you gotta be yourself. Oh my god, this bush. This bush is about to get destroyed. It's gonna wish it was never planted in the first place.
Such a beautiful day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Exercise does the trick.
Yeah. Stretch the...
I love how she's running like, yeah, you know? Dude, that's it. She's gonna go super speed now.
May I borrow those moments?
This is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be so funny. Yes! This would be the scariest thing you'd ever come across. Miss Piggy on rollerblades, angry. Dude, what the heck? Is this just someone in a Miss Piggy outfit? Because that's terrifying. Dude, she's gonna crest that rock. Why is there a song? Oh my god, yes, destroy him.
I'm glad you're not hurt, Miss Piggy.
Oh my god, Miss Piggy, man.
Quelle différence?
Well, what's with all this French stuff?
This guy's gonna want his rollerblades back.
My skates back, please.
Hey, just a second now. How did you know about that too?
This poor man.
Just Jenny. She's a friend. She's a friend. She's been trying to help me sell the show.
He's got to sell the show.
This guy.
Friend, then what about the huggies?
What?
Oh, wow. He flinched.
That's what friends do. Friends do not spy.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I love this guy.
Keep the skates. I never use them anyway. I just like to run around in shorts.
Then what's this? Okay. That was my favorite scene so far. I don't know why. It was just hilarious.
Doesn't it?
Why are they howling?
Imagine. Little Kermit.
Oh my god, please show me little Kermit. Oh wait, this is so adorable. Why is little Piggy so cute? Why is little Kermit the most adorable thing in the world? Little Kermit doesn't know what's happening right now. He's just rocking that horse. Yeah. Kermit keeps falling down.
Always loving you.
llama, bada, poop, poop, chihuahua.
Rocky's gonna be a singer. Whoa, whoa.
Dude, little Fozzie is adorable. She's sucking her thumb.
What about the show? What are we gonna do next?
Oh, Flo, this mailman come with letters for you.
Oh, what?
You believe in interspecies dating?
Oh my days.
Perfect new act.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible...
This is exactly what I would think Gonzo would be doing.
The William Tell Overture. Please, I must have some
Is the guy driving the boat a big
ready. Thank you.
That's amazing.
I can't see it.
Oh my god.
He's made a reservation for the weekend in the name of Snookums.
Snookums.
This weekend while Daddy is gone, or he'll be there.
Dude, the guy holding Snookums. He's on he's on thin ice.
Rubber balls, rubber fire hydrants, rubber newspapers.
Rubber newspapers.
Won't have his daddy to give him washy scrubby.
That was the most humiliating experience of my life.
Yeah, that seemed pretty humiliating.
Lay off him, will you?
Hey, Ralph, come on, let us out.
It'd be really, really funny if if this new dog just started swearing at everyone. Like actually a really evil dog.
Talking with you about your musical Manhattan melodies.
That's good.
Please come to my office.
That's good.
Now kill him.
Right. Thanks, Jenny.
Oh.
Goodbye, Piggy.
Oh, Kermit, that was a mistake.
Hey, watch it.
I'm
Wait,
sorry, but I have...
I do know this guy. I don't know his name, but I do know this guy. Haha! I told you I always know one celebrity. It's always one.
I'm Mr. Crawford.
Oh, really?
You're definitely not.
My dad and I have this agreement.
Lonny, I'm coming up the stairs and I want my lunch.
Coming up the stairs and I want my lunch.
When do we hear the great news?
Dad.
All right.
This guy is so grumpy.
Hold it. I'm allergic to amphibian singing.
That is a very strange allergy, sir.
Well, I told you I want to do something different.
So put some Jell-O down your pants.
Out of anything he could have said, that's not what I expected.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, feels good, man.
But you promised about getting married?
Well, not now, Piggy. Listen, we got...
Okay, you're kind of sidelining Piggy at the moment. I kind of feel her pain a little bit.
Together again.
Oh, Kermit. Oh, Kermit. Dead Kermit. Oh, what the heck?
Listen, I tell you what is. Peoples is people.
Not again.
Is come. Yeah? Peoples is peoples.
Peoples is peoples. I'm just gonna say that from now on whenever anyone has a problem. Peoples is peoples.
We're gonna be on Broadway in a few months.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? 2 weeks? That's not enough time for a Broadway show.
Friends back here, all those bears and chickens and things.
Oh, right. Pop, could you send telegrams to...
Yes, they're all coming back to Manhattan.
Hey, guys, we're going to New York!
He's taking all the bears?
New York City.
Swedish chef. Ooh, the booga booga. Aww, was he kind of adorable just sitting there? He's like a little child.
Well, how's our amnesia patient this morning?
Amnesia?
I don't know. I haven't been...
Amnesia.
Ah, adequate musculoskeletal response?
Adequate? I can't do that.
Problem is you were found with no identification and, oddly enough, wearing no clothing.
That's what I've been saying. Why doesn't he wear clothes?
Mr. Enrico Tortellini of Passaic, New Jersey.
Well, that doesn't sound right to me.
Those are for anyone, even if it is artistic.
She had the same joke in the last movie too.
Yes, I'm looking for the Gordon Employment Agency.
That's one.
Why did he talk like this?
Philip Phil. Catchy name.
Phil, I'm Bill, and this is Gil. Phil, I'm
Oh my god.
Jill. Phil, I'm Jill. You know, Gil and Bill.
That was amazing.
Soap?
I never heard of that.
We know.
Oh, you guys suck.
Ocean breeze soap for people who don't want to stink.
That is horrible.
Just like taking an ocean cruise, only there's no boat and you don't actually go anywhere.
Now that rolls off the tongue.
With us now.
I don't like the It's like a cult.
And I already got tickets.
You did? Are they good seats?
They sure are. They're for the next train out of town.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
She's Jenny. She's a friend of Kermit's and mine.
Aw, that was kind of sweet. I love this instrumental. It's so jazzy, you know? Oh my god, because he's wearing green, she thought it was Kermit.
I thought opening night was supposed to be exciting.
This is opening night?
Well, thanks to Phil's flowchart. Thank you, Joel. Hey, how about a new place for lunch today?
Oh my god, yes, yes. Vaguely familiar.
Oh, meat makes me ill, Gil.
Dude, what the heck? This is kind of cool. Together again, together again. This is amazing.
No, it's Kermit.
Thank you, Gonzo.
It's Kermit.
How you doing?
My, what friendly service.
What do you mean, should you?
Kermit, we have a show to put on. Your show, and it's opening tonight.
Oh my god, he shook Kermit so much.
Get him to the theater.
Yeah.
Kermit, this is for your own good.
Grab him! Come on.
Thank you, Miss Piggy. They're just gonna wing the show. And there's still that ending that needs to be made, right? Like after the wedding. It's probably gonna be when Kermit remembers or something like that.
Get it? Koala? Waka waka.
This is all very...
Oh, sorry, Fozzie. That wasn't that funny. Okay, we got that nice overture while everyone's sitting down.
Phil, you are Kermit the Frog. That's Gonzo. That's...
Kiss him. Kiss him.
In love with a pig? Oh, wait till I tell the guys in marketing.
Oh my god, you're so rude now as well.
Oh, the sounds of love. Sweet. Oink, oink.
Wow. Punch him. Punch him. Dude, that's gonna wake him up.
Wait.
Kermit!
Time to do the show, boys.
Here I am,
Ah, I get chills.
right where I belong.
Ah, right where I belong.
I see that face coming back to me, like an old familiar song.
Oh, why is this song so good?
Now I'm here, now you're here. Nothing can go wrong 'cause I am
Right where I belong. I've heard this song before.
Wait a minute. No! No, they cannot watch the show.
So join us.
And bears and chickens and whatever. You're not gonna watch the show. You're gonna be in the show.
Yeah.
So everyone, here we go. Let's start the show.
Oh, I'm ready for the show. Somebody's getting married.
Somebody, 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 somebody.
I like his sweater.
Get an organ to play.
'Cause somebody's getting.
Haha, the suits.
Somebody get a preacher. Somebody.
I thought I could guess the words.
'Cause somebody's getting married today.
Somebody's getting married. Oh my god. Oh, that was the best solo. Yeah, Swedish chef. Good job, man. Oh my god, it's Big Bird. Oh, it's Cookie Monster. It's Cookie Monster. It's Bert and Ernie. It's all the Sesame Street characters.
Ugly way now. Isn't this exciting?
It's everyone. It's everyone. This is like the Jim Henson finale. Oh, the silence. I have chills. Oh.
Heart can sing. He'll stand beside me.
Why does this feel magical? What the heck?
And I will follow where my heart may lead. Need.
Oh, those are creepy. I can't even lie.
Until forever.
All the frogs.
He'll make her happy.
Actually, has so many chills.
That's all she.
Wow, look at all of them. This is epic. What the heck is this? Why is this so beautiful? This is the best Muppets moment. Guys, this is insane. I'm actually dying. This is amazing.
I thought Gonzo was gonna play the minister.
They got an actual one. They got an actual one. They got an actual one. This does feel like a finale of sorts.
This pig to be your lawful wedded wife until you die.
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, thank you, Kermit. You had me for a second there.
Pronounce you frog and
pig. Kiss the bride.
What better way could anything end?
Aww. Aww. They're going on the moon. A honeymoon. No. That movie was very good. The ending of that movie was so perfect. I don't know if this was the last movie for any of the people playing the puppets, like Jim Henson, Frank Oz, stuff like that, but it felt like it. This feels like a semi kind of like finale for the Muppets, with Piggy and Kermit finally getting married and stuff like that, like actually getting married. All the Muppets, all the Sesame Street characters, all of the Jim Henson characters in one room, one final time. It just felt like an ending. It was good. This is a good place to end watching the Muppets, I think.
Touching a hand,
See,
wondering.
Even this song playing in the credits makes me feel like this is the last Muppets movie.
Bye-bye.
Bye, animal.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Hasta luego.
Hasta la vista, animal. And that was my reaction to the Muppets Take Manhattan, the 1984 musical family movie starring Frank Oz, Dave Goelz, Jim Henson, Richard Hunt, Steve Whitmire, and Juliana Donald. There were a lot of celebrities in this movie, first of all, that I did not recognize. I recognized one of them, maybe two-ish if you count the makeup lady, but I didn't know any of their names, but like I recognized either voice, and I recognized one face, that police officer who walks in, who looks like Kermit and then shrugs and then walks off, and he's on screen for about 3 seconds. I also recognized the Sesame Street characters. They were all in this movie. Every Muppet was in this movie at the end, and okay, just guys, this movie was amazing. I think I like this movie just as much as the first one, even though the movies are very different. This movie is very different than the first two Muppet movies, maybe not in terms of quality of story or the Muppets themselves, but how the story is told. There were no meta jokes in this movie at all. Maybe they wanted to try something different. I think Frank Oz, Jim Henson, they wanted to try something that was different than the first two movies, because the first two movies are super heavy on the meta jokes, especially the second one. And maybe the second one got some criticism, maybe some flack for all of the meta jokes just being in there for being in their sake. And that's kind of something that I felt in the second one. I was like, there are just too many jokes that are breaking the fourth wall. Like, it's not really feeling like a coherent joke. It's just feeling like it's there to be there. And so this one, instead of just toning it down a little bit, they just took out the meta comedy entirely, which I was okay with. This movie felt a little bit more serious in a way. It still was funny, but it felt a little bit more grounded. And then the ending of this movie as well was phenomenal. When they're all in the church together and they're all singing the song and it pans out and all the Muppets are there singing along, and oh, the music's swelling and stuff. I got chills. I got like a little bit teary-eyed and stuff like that. This is the first time, like, the Rainbow Connection is still my favorite song, but the song at the end of this movie is the song that I got the most emotional to, if that makes any sense. It was just a great finale. It felt like a finale of the entire Muppet, maybe not franchise, but at least the movie parts. And I know there are other movies, and I don't know when those movies came out, like the Muppets in Space, for example, that probably comes out after this, probably comes out after 1984, but it just felt like a finale. Like if you're watching the 3 Muppet movies and you end on this one, it feels like a closed book ending. Everyone's together again. Finally, Kermit and Miss Piggy are married, and it's just a wonderful ending. It feels as if Jim Henson and Frank Oz, for example, are finishing with the Muppets. Like if this was their last Muppet property, it would be an amazing send-off for both of them. And I don't know how much more Jim Henson plays Kermit the Frog, because this movie does take place in 1984, and unfortunately and sadly Jim Henson does pass away in 1990, so that's only a 6-year gap between him playing Kermit the Frog in this movie and then his very unfortunate and untimely death. And so I'm just wondering how many more times he plays Kermit. Does he even play Kermit in another movie? And if this is his last movie, then what a send-off it is. I also thought the songs in this movie in general were really good. Not just the end song, but the rest of the songs in this movie as well were fantastic. Together Again is a song that I've actually heard before, which was super interesting. I just didn't really think of it as a Muppets song. I just heard it in like a TV commercial or something like that, and now here it is in the Muppets movie, and I was like, oh wow, you've unlocked like this really random memory of mine. And the rest of the songs too were super good. I'll get into the songs a little bit later, but first let's get into the reviews of this movie, then we're going to talk about the songs, and then just the other things that I liked about this film, because again, it was very different than the first 2 movies in a lot of different aspects, but very similar in other aspects. And again, I'm going to talk about the ending, because the ending is just on my mind, and I'll probably tear up a little bit about it later when I think about it. Anyway, so 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb and 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it seems like audiences are like fairly mid on this movie. Some people like it, some people think it's okay. So that's why you kind of get that 6.8 out of 10 vibe over here. And 84% Rotten Tomatoes seems like critics enjoyed it a little bit more. At least the average critic enjoyed it a little bit more than the audiences. And I'm a little confused by that. Maybe it's just because the comedy is very different than the first Muppet movie and the second Muppet movie. I haven't really watched the show all that much. I do know a couple episodes of the show. I watched it a really long time ago, so I have seen a couple episodes, but I don't really remember much about the show, and I don't know if in the show the humor is very fourth wall breaking, very meta as well, or if it is very grounded, kind of like this one, where it's almost like they're in their own world, and it's not like they're making a movie or they're in a movie or there's an audience watching. They're just there doing their own thing, and the cameras are like these flies on the wall sort of deal. So if the humor in the show is kind of meta, then the first movie and the second movie make a lot of sense. But this one changes the humor style up enough where if the show is meta and then you're used to these 2 movies being kind of meta as well, you kind of be taken aback. At least for me, I was like, oh, we're not going kind of this meta route. I was like, we're like 20 minutes into this movie, and in my head I was like, no one's made a joke about the fourth wall yet. What's happening with the Muppets? You know what I mean? But I really enjoyed it. I don't think the movie was as funny as the first movie or maybe even the second movie, and I think that's okay. I really enjoyed the dialogue scenes again between all the Muppets, and it did feel a little bit more serious than the first 2, so maybe that took some people off guard, but honestly, 6.8 out of 10 I think is too low of a score for this movie. For the amount of enjoyment I had, it was just a really fun movie to watch, fairly lighthearted with definitely some moments of sadness sprinkled in, and then again, the ending was so magnificent. How can you even give a movie a bad score if the ending is just so grand and spectacular as this one? The music in this movie was pretty good overall, fairly good. Not even fairly good, it was really good in this movie. What am I even saying? It was, again, none of the songs for me reached the heights of Rainbow Connection in terms of songs that I will listen to on repeat. I think I've listened to the Rainbow Connection every day since I watched the Muppet movie like 4 weeks ago now. But that last song, it does give it a little bit of a run for its money, and I think that's just because it was so emotional. Again, I haven't been that emotional to a song in the Muppets movie, so just feeling those like chills like weaving up my arms, and I could feel my eyes starting to water. And maybe it's just because now I've been with these characters for 3 movies, and finally finally, the love connection between Miss Piggy and Kermit finally results in something more than just them dating and stuff like that. It results in their marriage, and just seeing all the Muppets together, knowing that this is sort of near the end of Jim Henson's career as well. It was just kind of this all around emotional thing, even knowing that this is the last Muppets movie that I'll be watching on the channel for the foreseeable future, at least for a while, until Christmas when I watch A Christmas Carol. It kind of just all accumulated inside of me with this big, like, giant score, and like the music just boom enveloping me, and the Muppets all singing together, Sesame Street characters, those weird ugly baby things. I don't even know what they are. Those are really creepy. And yeah, it just felt like I was a part, you know, it felt like I was a part of it. And that's something that I think a lot of people maybe take for granted about the Muppets, but it's something that Jim Henson and company has done really well with the Muppets, is that you feel like you are part of the Muppets. You know, you never feel excluded from them. If they feel super inclusive in a lot of ways, it doesn't you all the time feel like you're watching a movie about these random characters. It sometimes feels like you're watching a movie with friends, and those friends being the Muppets on screen. And so when they're all singing together at the end of the movie and everyone's together and happy, it kind of feels like you are also a part of that. And I don't really know how Jim Henson managed to do that in this movie, but it was just a phenomenal end and a phenomenal song. Together Again as well is a really sweet song when Kermit gets his memory back and he says all their names, and then they ask him, do you know the opening number? And he just starts saying it super quietly under his breath, and then it gets louder and louder. Oh, that was so good. That was such a good technique. I was gonna smash my desk, but then it was gonna make a really loud noise and like shake the camera and stuff, so I decided against it. But oh, it was so good. It gave me little goosebumps. It prepared me for the emotional roller coaster that was about to ensue. Also, the soundtrack and stuff was really awesome. It was jazzy. There was beautiful saxophones and sometimes guitars and stuff like that. It really felt like, forget the name of the band, but you know, the band with Animal and Floyd and stuff like that. It felt like they were making the music for the background, but it wasn't like chaotic music. It was like smoother jazz, you know what I mean? There was literally a moment where there's just a lone saxophone just playing when they're in the lockers and stuff, and there's this slow zoom on it. Just amazing songs overall. I only mentioned like 2 songs in this movie. I think most of the songs were really good. I think my least favorite one was the baby song. I mean, I still enjoyed the song. It was just my least favorite one. It's the one that if I had to listen to all of them, or if I had to choose one to take out of the movie, it would probably be the baby song. Even though it was really awesome to see all the characters as babies, it just wasn't a song that hit as much as the other ones. But yeah, overall the music in this movie was just as good as the first one, maybe even better than the first one, except the first one still has the rainbow connection, and the first one does have like that moment at the end of the movie as well where all those Muppets are together. But I felt more emotional in this one, because in that one they're just kind of all together and they're all singing, and it's like thanking the audience kind of and stuff like that, and it felt like they were thanking me. But in this one I felt like a part of this big event of the Muppets, and it also felt very finale? I cannot speak English today. It also felt very final for these Muppets, and so I don't know, that's why it kind of brought out these emotions compared to the first one, which was just like very, very sweet and maybe brought some tears to my eyes, but this one definitely made me even more emotional. There are some great camera work moments in this movie as well. Frank Oz directed this movie super well. It was very subtle how he directed this movie. Not a lot of big sweeping shots or big giant moments. Those were all kind of saved for the end. A lot of the time the camera was just kind of up close to Kermit or up close to some of the characters, and it just felt very intimate. It was a very intimate feeling movie. The shot at the end though, where Kermit and Miss Piggy are standing at the altar, and it's like the really big wide shot, and then it cuts and it's like the huge like stained glass window behind them, and then Kermit standing here, Miss Piggy standing here, and if you see their backs and you see Miss Piggy's dress like flowing out, there's that, and it's lingered for about 5 seconds. That was a phenomenal shot. It was beautiful. It was a great tie of the bow to this incredible musical moment in the movie. The shot of Kermit walking alone when everyone says goodbye. That goodbye song, by the way, was incredible. It was so sad. One of the saddest songs in the movie, in all 3 movies, I would say. But when Fozzie is sitting there on the train, and then you have all those ghost faces around him, and then it slowly fades into Kermit walking alone on the streets, that was an incredible shot as well. You could really just feel his isolation and his sadness, the hunched bit of Kermit. It was a really, really nice shot. And yeah, again, the puppetry in this movie was incredible. I don't think the puppetry necessarily, I mean, maybe it did. I don't know anything about puppetry, but the puppetry didn't feel as grand as it did in the second one. The second one feels like, it's like the first one is like this very small movie. Then the second one feels like this giant grand epic. And then the third one is, again, a more grounded, smaller film. And so the puppetry didn't feel as grand as in the first, or as in the second one, but it still felt super complicated. It still made the Muppets feel super alive. Like, they felt like characters. They didn't feel like puppets. And so, again, props to the puppeteers of this movie. Props to anyone doing any of the visual effects on screen in the movie, and maybe even some behind the scenes as well. But yeah, props to the puppeteers, because again, they managed to make the Muppets feel alive and feel like actual people and characters rather than just cloth figures. And yeah, I think that is going to be the end of my review. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Again, I will be taking a break from the Muppets movies. I have seen the newer ones, like the ones with Jason Segel, like those 2 movies. I have seen them, so I'm not going to be watching them on the channel. The Muppets, like the Space Muppets movie that everyone keeps talking to me about, I don't really have an inclination to want to watch that one. I kind of feel like ending on this one, because of how good the ending is, it's just a very nice ending for me. Like, it's very satisfying for me to end the Muppets on this one. But if you stick around on my channel until Christmas this year, then maybe you'll get to see the Muppets A Christmas Carol. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.